Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have come to you guys with 10 items that you need in your spring wardrobe. The reason why I said need is because a lot of these things you guys will have. This video isn't to get you guys to run out and buy a bunch of things. This video is for you to recognise things that you can pull out from your wardrobe that you can incorporate into your spring wardrobe. And now don't get me wrong, if you feel like you're missing out on one of these things, or you really want to invest in one of these things, then obviously go ahead, purchase it. But a lot of these things are items that you already have in your wardrobe. So yeah, I just wanted to really stress that as well. Another thing that I wanted to quickly mention is that obviously my hair has changed. I have bought a new weave, and yeah, I will link it all down below. I got it about a week ago and I love it. And no, not a week ago, I got it a few days ago. I've washed it, I've straightened it, I've styled it, and I really like it. Just thought I'd switch it up. You're going to be seeing me with my short hair, my long hair, my curly hair as well. But yeah, I thought seeing as though this is the first video, I thought it would be important to address. And the third thing before we start this video is that I want to say that we are living in a very unstable world right now, and just stay safe. Look after yourself, look after vulnerable people in your community, in society in general. I'm thinking about all of you guys. I know it sounds a bit dramatic, but I think I'm talking about COVID-19, if it's not obvious already. But I feel almost stupid making this video. But I spoke to my boyfriend. I was like, should I continue on with this content? And he was like, yeah, go ahead, because a lot of people will be working from home. A lot of people are going to be staying at home for a while now. So I didn't want to stop creating content for you guys. Please let me know what you guys think I should do. Ideally, I don't want to stop making these videos, but I also feel like talking about spring essentials or talking about the latest item that I bought, it just seems so wrong. And it feels like there obviously are bigger things, worse things going on in the world right now. But I also recognise that there are going to be a lot of people like me who are going to be at home bored out of their head with not much to do, that are going to want to watch videos like this just to give them a bit of escapism. But I just wanted to send you guys all of my love, and please stay safe. If your country or where you live has said to stay at home, do stay at home. I, like a lot of people, underestimated how serious this was, and in the last week or so things have stepped up, and I just want to send you guys all of my love, and I'm putting you guys all into my prayers. But yeah, let's get started onto this video. So we're going to start off with jackets, and the first jacket that I think is an absolute spring essential is blazers. How I'm going to be taking my blazers into spring is by incorporating more colour. So you guys, if you watch my Topshop haul and my recent outfit video, then you would have seen that I bought a bright kind of greeny yellow blazer from Topshop, and I absolutely loved it. The comments on that Topshop haul video were like, keep the blazer, and I had to keep the blazer. And actually, as I'm speaking right now, Topshop have 20% off site-wide. You know, I'm not going to say spend your money on clothes right now. I feel like there's a lot more important things that we could be spending money on. But if you have spare cash and you feel like it's going to give you some sort of happiness or satisfaction, go ahead. But yeah, a bright blazer is something that I'm definitely going to be incorporating into my wardrobe, that I have already actually incorporated into my wardrobe. I absolutely love the one from Topshop. I'll see how I get on with it, whether I actually get the wear out of it, but there may be like a second one or a different colour. We will see. The next type of jacket that I think is, I'd say it's a bit more of a trend compared to blazers, because blazers are a classic, they're in every single year, is shackets. So a lot of brands brought in faux leather shackets, and I have one from H&M that I absolutely love. It's in this gorgeous green colour. Again, that is one way that I'm bringing in more colour. I'm really making the effort to bring in more colour in my spring wardrobe. I know that in summer I do wear a lot of colour anyway, anyway. And FYI, if you're thinking, what is this top that Josie's wearing, it's going to come up in my new look haul. I have a new look haul coming up very, very soon. I'm literally going to film it straight after this one. But yeah, shackets are a big kind of trend, but I feel like they're a trend that are definitely here to stay. The next and final jacket I'm going to be talking about are trench coats. Now, I couldn't make this video without talking about trench coats. For me personally, about 2 years ago, I didn't have any trench coats, and then in the last probably about a year, I have bought 4. But my favourite one is obviously my Burberry trench coat. If you can, try and thrift or charity shop, vintage shop a trench coat, then you definitely should. I found mine at a charity shop in my city, and it's the best thing that I have ever found. It's very oversized and I love it. H&M had an incredible one last year that really spiked my love for trench coats. That was only like £25, but Topshop have also got a really good one in at the moment as well. But yeah, trench coats are really important. If you watched my video on spring trends, then you would have heard me talk about trench coats, and it's all about incorporating trench coats with a bit of a twist. I saw like checkered ones. Watch that video if you haven't already, if you want to learn more about spring trends. But I have a checkered one from Topshop which I absolutely love, and I've got so much wear out of it. But yeah, trench coats. Did I even need to say it? You guys know that. So the next thing that I think is an absolute spring essential is spring dresses. The weather is getting warmer. Not quite in the UK. I mean, it's getting a little bit warmer, but we're not quite, for me personally, I'm not quite at the point where I'm going to be wearing dresses out. Probably give it another month, we shall see. But spring dresses, and by that I mean florals, kind of like this. I feel like this is more of like a summery one, but yeah, I have one from New Look which is like a darker floral with smaller prints. I feel like that one's really wearable, and you guys seem to love that over on Instagram as well. So yeah, I definitely think spring floral dresses are an absolute essential. For me, I love pairing them with boots and trainers, just give them more of a casual, a kind of not just dress them up a little bit and casual them down a little bit. But yeah, boots and trainers I like to wear them with, especially as we get into summer, the latest spring months. Trainers and sliders is what I like to go for, but spring florals, you cannot go wrong. So when we're talking about jeans, I would say lighter, fresher colours. I've recently bought a pair of New Look jeans that again will be in my New Look haul, but I will link them down below. They are a pair of, I don't know what they call these jeans, but they're kind of like a mom style jean, which I absolutely love. They're in this like creamy beigey light colour, and honestly guys, they're one of my favourite jeans. For some reason, I don't know what New Look did with these jeans, but they fit so well, and they have minimum guys, let me say it again, minimum gapage. But yeah, lighter coloured jeans are an absolute must. I also find that trousers are a really good option. So what I find is that I switch out of wearing like my faux leather leggings, my faux leather trousers, and I start to wear more just the classic trouser material. I don't actually know what the material is called, but yeah, I go from wearing like faux leather trousers to actual trouser material, and I've banged on about these ones from Topshop for ages, but I love these ones. They're in a camel colour and I love them. I got so much use out of them in winter, and I definitely think I'm going to get a lot more wear out of them. I think they look good with trainers, just to keep them really fresh and not too kind of officey formal. Okay, the last pair of bottoms that I'm going to be talking about is a slip skirt. Slip skirts were so popular last year. They've kind of come down a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I love pleated skirts. I do like them, but I find slip skirts a lot more wearable, and some people are gonna like bite me for saying this, but I find slip skirts to be a little bit more youthful. Sometimes with pleated skirts I feel a bit too mature, even though I do like them, and I do have one pleated skirt, but I just know that with slip skirts I find they're just a lot more youthful, and that's the only thing that I can say. I love dressing them up with boots and heels, or I actually love wearing them with a pair of crisp white trainers. I have a leopard print one from New Look, and I also have a like a creamy colour. Topshop's good for doing them, and New Look's really good for doing them as well. Now, even though it's spring and the weather is technically warmer, if you live in a climate similar to the UK where most of the time the weather is shocking and it goes in between raining, sunny, hailstone, snow, all within a few hours, then you will know that spring knits are definitely an essential. And how I transition my knits from winter to spring is I kind of tone down with my roll necks and my really thick knits, and I kind of transition towards thinner knits. I have a really nice cashmere jumper from Lily Silk. I did a collaboration with them a few months back in the winter months, and I still have that jumper, of course, and I absolutely love it. So don't get rid of all of your knitwear. Keep your thin knits for a little bit longer as we kind of ease our way into the spring months. The next kind of knit I want to talk about is cardigans. Cardigans are an absolute must. They're really how do I put it? I don't know what the word is, but they're really transitional, like even like throughout the day. So let's say you are heading to work or you're heading out for lunch and it's really chilly in the morning. You pop your cardigan on, you've got your t-shirt underneath, and you're good to go. As it gets warmer throughout the day, you can easily take your cardigan off and you've got your t-shirt underneath, and that is why I love cardigans. I'd say cardigans, I actually find that I wear them a lot more in spring than I do in winter, because in winter, regardless of what I'm wearing, I have to throw a coat on underneath, whereas in spring I can just wear my cardigan and I'm good to go. Okay, so the last clothing piece I'm going to be talking about, and that I also talked about in my spring trends video, are shirts. I find, apart from like a classic white t-shirt, a shirt is really good to wear in spring, summer. So shirts are really good during spring. Late May is when I find that I wear my shirts more, because with a lot of shirts they're longer sleeved, so it kind of keeps you a little bit warmer. So it kind of keeps you a little bit warmer than just a plain t-shirt would. And I love just wearing an oversized shirt with a pair of jeans. This is kind of a bonus thing, but when we're talking about shoes, the shoes that I love are just spring flats. Right now, probably not really that appropriate, but I reckon in a month or so, definitely spring flats are going to be my go-to. I have a gorgeous pair from June that I absolutely love. They look like the Chanel shoes. I've talked about them a little bit on here as well. Yeah, I absolutely love those shoes, and I cannot wait to wear them in spring and definitely into summer as well. But yeah, that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, is there a spring essential that I've not mentioned here? Let me know, because I'm sure I haven't spoke about everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want me to do in terms of creating content on here as well, and also give me any video suggestions that you have. I will speak to you guys very, very soon. Stay safe. Bye.